The psychology of sexual discipline. Why most men fail sexual discipline is a topic most people avoid. Yet it's one of the most powerful and misunderstood forces a man can master. In a world where pleasure is just one click away, most men are silently struggling, but the root cause isn't just hormones, it's psychology. The war between impulse and intention, every man has felt it, the internal pull to give in to a sexual urge, even when he knows he shouldn't. That urge. Does it make you weak? It makes you human. But what separates strong men from average ones is how they respond to that urge. We live in a world designed to keep us addicted to instant gratification. Porn is free. Pleasure is fast, validation is on demand. With just a few taps, your brain gets flooded with dopamine, the feel-good chemical that rewards behavior. The problem, the more you feed this reward system without effort or connection, the number you become to real experiences, intimacy, motivation, energy, and ambition. This is why so many men today feel low on drive, anxious, unfocused, and disconnected. Even if their physical health looks fine, their brain's reward system has been hijacked. The cycle is simple: trigger, craving, release, numbness, shame, repeat, and over time, it becomes a trap. Why most men fail at sexual discipline? Let's break it down psychologically. There are 3 core reasons most men lose this. Battle to 1, lack of purpose, and when you don't have a clear mission or something to build, you drift. And in that drift, you start seeking comfort. Sexual gratification becomes a substitute for progress. When you're not pushing yourself towards something meaningful, pleasure becomes the default. Without a compelling why, it's easy to fall into short-term wins that cost you long-term power. 2. Emotional coping mechanisms. Many men aren't even aware why they're reaching for porn or masturbation. It's often not about sex, it's about coping, loneliness, boredom, stress, anxiety. These emotions creep in and self-pleasure becomes a quick escape. But like any escape, it's temporary. And once the fog clears, the root emotions are still there, plus a new layer of guilt or emptiness. Sexual discipline starts with emotional awareness. 3. Reward system overload. Each time you get a dopamine hit without earning it through porn, social media, junk food, your baseline sensitivity drops. That means you need more stimulation to feel the same amount of pleasure eventually. Even real-life intimacy or achievements feel dull compared to artificial highs. This leads to the paradox: you're doing what feels good, but you're feeling worse. Sexual energy is power. If you can control it, there's what most men don't realize. Sexual energy isn't something to suppress. It's something to redirect throughout history. High performers, from ancient warriors to modern athletes, have understood this. Boxers abstained before fights to stay sharp. Ancient yogis practiced brahmacharya to build spiritual and mental energy. Even Napoleon Hill, in Think and Grow Rich, wrote about sexual transmutation, turning raw sexual energy into drive, creativity, and ambition. This isn't about shame. It's about control. When you master your urges, you develop clarity, focus, drive. You gain the ability to delay gratification, which is one of the strongest predictors of success in any area of life. How to build sexual discipline without going celibate. You don't have to become a monk to master this, but you do need a strategy. Here are 5 steps to get started. 1. Identify your triggers such as boredom, social media, nighttime loneliness, stress after work. Learn what situations or emotions pull you toward that behavior. Awareness is the first line of defense. To replace the urge. Don't suppress it, just try to not think about it. Replace the energy with something active, a cold shower, push-ups, journaling, reading, or working on a goal. Sexual energy is fuel, burn it free. Track your progress, track streaks not for bragging rights, but for momentum. Use a journal or app. Watch how your focus, mood, and confidence change over time. Point 4. Find a mission. This is the most important part. Without a mission, discipline becomes meaningless when you're building a business. Improving your body, creating something impactful, every ounce of energy counts. When you're aligned with purpose, self-control becomes a tool, not a burden. Point 5. Forgive relapses, but learn you will slip up. Everyone does, but don't let one relapse spiral into self-hate or binge cycles. Ask yourself, what triggered this? Learn from it. Move forward. Final thought. Men who control their urges control their future. Most men fail at sexual discipline because they tried to fight biology without understanding psychology. They rely on willpower alone, and willpower eventually runs out. But when you understand your triggers, redirect your energy, and pursue a bigger mission, something shifts. You stop chasing pleasure and start becoming powerful. In the end, it's simple. Be a slave to your urges or master of your life. You can't be both.